Grab a beer and pull up a chair. Welcome to the Northwoods Beer Guy Podcast. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Northwoods Beer Guy Podcast. This is Mike, the Northwoods Beer Guy. And once again, we are in the Baraboo, Wisconsin area. And this week we are at Tumbled Rock Brewing. I am joined once again by my brother Brian.
Hi.
And with Larry.
Hello.
So guys, this is a new brewery to me. I've never had anything from here. I'm pretty sure you guys haven't either.
No.
So we're going to get it. They had 17 beers on tap, so we're going to try them all to give our listeners the best info we can possibly give them, or at least so we can drink more. So awesome. So yeah, this is kind of a neat building here. I don't know how you describe it. It's definitely like an older looking, kind of built to look old on the outside. It's a cool place, and we're sitting in the room here and looking. You can see into the brewing area, and they do have some barrels sitting in there. Not a whole lot of them, but they got some barrels. So something is, and I can't read what it says on the back there. So anyway, we're going to give this a whirl. So the first one, we got 3 flights of 5, and then 2 extras. The flights come out in cupcake tins. The first one that we're going to try is Butch's Red Dog. It's an Irish red ale, 4.4%, 22 IBUs. A sweet caramel malty nose with notes of toasted bread, toffee, and slight caramel sweetness to finish it off. Perfect for an all-day fishing outing. So it definitely looks like a red ale. Definitely malty aroma to it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's got a malty taste for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, especially, we've had other Irish reds, and they all kind of have that, almost I would say burnt, but it's a roasted, malty flavor to it. And that one definitely is right there in that same ballpark.
Yes, that's pretty good, especially for first one right off the bat.
Yeah. I say 4.4%, you could drink a few of them,
Yep.
So what are your thoughts?
Oh, same as you. It's got a good flavor. It's good. It's not hard to drink at all. It's really good. I don't know how to say it. It's really good.
So score-wise, what are you thinking?
I'd probably give it a 2.9.
2.9, okay.
Go 2.7 for red.
Okay.
I'd probably go 2.9.
Yeah, so I liked it. I thought it was good. I'd go 2.8, I believe, on that one. But yeah, it's definitely smooth, really good flavor to it. I'm impressed with the first one. So let's see. I got to look on their menu here and find the next one. Okay, the next one is Chuck Brown Dog. It's a brown ale, 5.6%, 20 IBUs. A traditional English brown with notes of cocoa, toffee, dark stone fruit, and tobacco. It's definitely got kind of a darker, for a brown ale, it's pretty dark, It's not bad.
Got kind of a subtle roastiness to it.
Right. I'm trying to figure out so when they say stone fruit, what is stone fruit?
I've never had a stone fruit, so I don't know what.
I was gonna say every time I see it, it's like
it tastes like. I see it all the time too. But
yeah. Or what is it? I don't know. But like most brown ales don't have a whole lot of flavor. I mean, this one has a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm really getting. I do get that roasty flavor.
Right. It's not as strong as like a nut brown.
Right.
Is, but
Yep. I agree. So score-wise, where are you going on this one?
it's not bad. I think it's kind of average. I'd say 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, we'll make it unanimous. Like I said, it wasn't bad, but it's your normal brown ale, I kind of feel like. So, all right, number 3. This is the Utters Up Cream Ale. 5.7%, 11 IBUs. Slightly sweet with a balanced hop bitterness. And it says it's one of their flagship beers.
It's got to be good if it's got check hops in it.
It definitely has a sweet flavor.
Yeah,
flavor to it. Yeah, that one's definitely got a sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's not heavy. It's not super malty.
Right.
But
for being like a normal beer color, it kind of surprises me, the sweetness in it. Typically I think that's going to be more like a dark beer kind of thing, but yeah, I don't mind that too much. I think Score-wise, I think I'm gonna go like a 2.7 on that one.
That's what I was thinking too, was a 2.7.
2.6 is better than the last one. That's for sure.
2.7, I'm guessing.
The next one is
Like Dutch.
That's a Dutch Farmer Lager, 5%, 17 IBUs. Lagered for 6 weeks with a Danish lager yeast strain and brewed with chamomile, lemon, ginger, and coriander. Brewed special for Michelle's foster parents and all foster parents that give unconditional love and support.
Coriander isn't really overdone like a lot of times. That's real hard to get the right amount of coriander.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Much in it.
This one, it doesn't. You don't really taste it.
Yes, I said this one here is really mild.
Yeah,
Just a little bit on the finish.
a little bit, but most of the time when you see coriander, that's what you get. You taste it. It's just like,
Yep.
but that's
Lime on the other.
That's not bad.
that's not bad. Kind of surprising.
Yeah. Say 2.7.
I'd probably do it. Yeah, I'd say 2.6, 2.7 for a score.
Yeah.
I'd say 2.5.
Oh, you're not a big fan.
Not really.
Anything wrong? No.
Like I said, of course, I don't know what the chamomile tea really tastes like, so I don't know if I'm getting that tea.
I don't taste any tea.
Lemon and ginger. I'm not really sure if I get a whole lot of. But like I said, the coriander is not in your face, so that's a nice thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go like a 2.7 as well. That one wasn't too bad. So the last one on the first flight is Motueka. I hope I'm saying that right. Sweet oatmeal coffee stout, 4.5%, 27 IBUs. And it says, inspired by our head brewer Erica's trip to Sweden, as fika is a delightful Swedish custom of pausing your day to enjoy coffee and a bowler with friends. A sweet oatmeal stout made with locally roasted coffee from our friends at Nautical, sweet lactose, and a touch of cinnamon. This beer smells like a rich cup of freshly brewed coffee with a sweet and full-bodied mouthfeel and a dash of cinnamon.
Definitely tastes coffee in that one. Cinnamon isn't so much like it was in the other one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I get cinnamon.
Yeah, I don't get any cinnamon actually.
Definitely get coffee, but it's not like you're chewing on wet coffee grounds. It's not that strong of a coffee flavor, but it's present.
Yeah, it's pretty subtle at the end.
Right.
I would expect that a coffee stout to be just bam in your face.
Right. Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's decent.
Yes.
It's definitely drinkable.
Like I said, I don't get the cinnamon, but I definitely get the coffee on the aftertaste. I'd probably give it I'd do a 2.8 on that.
Okay. What'd you think of the stout?
I'll give it a 2.6.
Okay.
I'll go 2.5 because it had that coffee flavor that I really don't care for.
Right. Yeah, and I would say that I'm gonna go like a 2.6 as well. It was decent. I think if it had the cinnamon, it might have been a little better. But yeah, I think it was good. All right. So we're gonna do the two in the middle, if I remember right.
Okay.
So the first one that we have there of the two extras is Jimmy D's Mexican Lager, 4.3%, 42 IBUs. Crisp and refreshing, brewed with flaked maize and hopped with Motueka. Served with lime wedge.
Yeah, I haven't seen that hop before.
Okay. So it's new to you as well.
Yep.
It's got kind of a weird taste to it.
I hate to say it, it almost has a soapy taste.
Yeah.
A little bit, doesn't it? It's kind of that. It's not offensive, but it's definitely got a taste almost like I said, it's like a kind of a hint of soap. So what do you think on that one?
I probably have to, on that one, I'd probably be like a 2.4.
2.4, okay.
That one I don't like.
I'd say 2.3. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, 2.3.
Yeah, I'll stick at the 2.3 as well. Not bad. I was expecting a little bit different. The next one is, I gotta find it on the menu here, they're doppelbock. Jake from State Park Doppelbock. Okay, 6.1%, 20.5 IBUs. When assistant brewer Jake Millard came up with the idea for a beer recipe, we decided to let him take some time off the keg washer and hand over the mash paddle. We were excited for Jake's first beer recipe at Tumbled Rock. A strong malty nose with hints of toffee, subtle chocolate, and rich stone fruit.
Again with the stone
fruit again.
I'm thinking it's just when you don't know what the flavor is, you're saying it's stone fruit.
A little different. Definitely doesn't taste like your normal doppelbock.
No, it's a little thinner, a little lighter.
Right.
Than a lot of them are. Yeah, not bad, but yeah, it's definitely not as strong flavored.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would have to say that was my favorite one out of that first flight. So
Was this one?
yeah,
Wow. What are you thinking for a score?
I'll go 2.7.
Okay.
I'll do that.
I say 2.6.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'll go with 2.7 as well. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Definitely, like I said, for the first time any of us have had a beer from here, that they're solid. They're not bad, you know.
Yep.
And some of them, the white, fresh in your taste bud.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go to the next one, and the first one we have on our second plate is Devil's Doorway Double IPA. 8.7%, 88 IBUs. Double dry hopped with Amarillo, Simcoe, and Citra, lending big notes of fresh citrus, pineapple, and passion fruit. A perfect blend of fruity and earthy with a bold, bitter finish. Sounds like an IPA.
For being, what was it, a double IPA?
Double IPA.
And the 88 IBUs, and it doesn't really have a harsh bite.
I would expect to be more bitter for 88.
Right. Well, like we said, I don't think the IBU scale is technically
Right.
you know.
So I would say I don't mind it, that beer, but I would give it probably a 2.8.
Okay.
That's what I would do, 2.8.
Yeah, that sounds good, right? About there.
Sure, I'll stick with that. Yeah, it was decent. Like I said, it wasn't as hoppy, bitter bite to it as I was expecting, but it was good. All right. So the second one we have, I gotta find it on the list here. Oh, here we go. Quartzite Crush 2.0. Hazy IPA, 5.7%, 36 IBUs. Our second collaboration with our friends at Friends of Devil's Lake. The super hazy crushable. See, there's that technical term again, crushable. Beer boasts big notes of pine, bright grapefruit, and fresh orange, and loads of tropical fruit with a smooth bitterness. $1 of every pint goes back to Friends of Devil's Lake. So they're doing some fundraising, with other organizations, which is nice.
You said this was a 2.0 version of it?
Yes. Yep.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not
bad.
Yeah. Well, anytime a beer is crushable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was decent. Definitely had almost more hop taste a little bit than what the double IPA had.
Yeah.
So, that's always what confuses me on that stuff with IBUs, is it just doesn't seem like it makes sense at times, that scale. But anyway, so what kind of score would you give that?
I'd probably give it a 2.7.
Yeah, I'd say 2.7. Good.
Yeah, it sounds good. It was good, but
I think I'm going to go like a 2.6 on that one. But it still was decent. I don't mind it at all. But it was just, it's a little different. So, all right. So now we're going to be halfway through that one. So this is Babe Brew Strawberry Kiwi Hibiscus Hazy IPA. 6.3%, 40 IBUs. Tumbled Rock's first collaboration with the Beer Babe family. $1 of every pint will be donated to Beer Babe, an organization that awards grants to women in the beer industry. This hazy IPA has notes of sweet strawberry, fresh kiwi, grapefruit, and orange rind with a slightly bitter finish. So I'm a little worried when it says rind, because half the time seems like it gets real bitter when you put
it's not really harsh bitter, but you can still taste that.
Yeah.
I guess I do get a little bit of the fruit that they were talking, but it's pretty subtle.
Yeah, looking at it, I thought it was going to be more closer to like a sour.
Yeah, because the color was kind of a cross between like a grapefruit and it wasn't as like a red strawberry, but it was kind of that that grapefruit meat color, if you want to call it that.
Yep.
But yeah, it's different. I do get some of the fruit flavor, just not a whole lot of it.
Right.
So what do you think on that one?
I'd probably do a 2.5.
Okay.
I was thinking 2.4.
2.5. It was pretty average, I thought.
Yeah, I'll stick with you on that one too. I think it was decent, but I don't think it would be my first choice. So this one is Sarrington Road English IPA. 6%, 26 IBUs. Traditional English IPA, notes of orange, marmalade, biscuit, and a bit of earthiness. So that means it tastes like dirt, or
Yeah.
kind of a darker color for a lot of like an IPA. I'm not sure how many English IPAs I've had, but you don't really get a whole lot of hop.
No, it's more just dryness on the finish. Like
Yeah. I'm not sure that I taste marmalade, orange marmalade at all. Could be wrong, but I don't. It's not real prominent or anything.
Maybe I think the color looks like it.
It could be. Could be. Interesting. So yeah, I definitely kind of dried my mouth out a little bit on that one. What are you thinking for score?
I'd probably do a 2.6.
Okay. Was there stuff you liked about it, or
There is, but it's I don't know. I wish it had a little more hot bite.
Sure.
But it's very clean beer. You can drink a lot of them. So you just get that little bit of dryness on the finish. A little sweeter in flavor. Yep.
okay? So, what do you guys think for a score?
2.4, 2.5, something like that.
I'd say a 2.5. I mean, I'd drink it, but it
Right.
probably wouldn't be my first choice.
Right. I'm trying to decide if I like that one better than the last one, or which way. I'll go 2.4 on it. It wasn't bad. It was different. Like I said, I don't think we've had too many English IPAs, but I do think there was maybe a tweak here and there, possibly in that when it dries your mouth out, it's always kind of that weird thing. So, okay, and the last one on our second flight here is It's Just Across the Lake. Poppy Blonde Ale, 5.7% ABV, 29 IBUs. A beer's beer, easy to drink, brewed with cashmere and Michigan copper. A bit herbal with notes of sweet citrus rind and tropical punch.
I get more sweet. I don't get much of a hop bite from that one.
Even on the aroma, it's got kind of not a lot of aroma, but a little bit of a sweet. Yeah, that's different. I don't get a hoppy, really.
No, like I said, I get more of a sweet.
More of a citrus type of
Yeah.
Right.
flavor. Yeah.
Almost, that's for sure. Interesting.
2.5.
Yeah.
So
That
we're
2.4.
kind of sensing a trend.
Yeah.
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 They're kind of in that 2.5 ballpark, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was different. Like you said, if it was really cold, I think it would be maybe a tinge better, but
Yeah.
but it's different. Awesome. Well, hey boys, we're on our last 5. All right, so the first one we have is Anonymous number 1, 4.6%, 13 IBUs. Life handing you lemons? Let's make the pink lemonade for you. Creamy wheat beer with a huge nose of sweet and tart pink lemonade. Easy drinking with a hint of wheat beer on the finish.
You can definitely taste the lemon in it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, even the aroma. you get
Yeah.
that sweet smell.
I think
it's almost like a sweet tart smell.
that one there, if it was ice cold, would be very good beer.
Yeah, I think that's surprising. That one that surprises me because, like I said, on the aroma, it is very sweet.
Yeah.
And it almost has a hint like a cotton candy taste.
Yeah, almost.
For me. You're kind of like interesting. What did you think, Brian?
It was interesting. It had a little more lemon than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the lemon didn't overpower it. Or
No,
it didn't
it
make
wasn't
you
like
pucker up, but
like a really
Yeah.
tart lemon.
I'd give it probably a 2.8.
Okay.
I was thinking 2.7.
I think I'll go 2.9. I actually like
Yeah,
that.
I'm in agreement with you. I'm gonna go with 2.9. I thought it was actually pretty good. And like I said, I don't know. It reminds me of cotton candy, kind of
What's
that.
that one called?
That is the Anonymous number 1. The next one that we have, and this is one of the longer names for a beer I've seen. Emotional roller coaster, but it is completely different, but also still a strawberry sour. Strawberry sour, 4%, 16 IBUs. So we'll just call it emotional roller coaster. Emotional roller coaster remixed using Northern Discovery hops and soured with Tartango, yeast. Is that how you say it? Or tango yeast. This beer packs a delightful flavor punch of sweet, fresh strawberries, bright citrus, and puckering sour finish. It smells like it's
very tart, I think. Kind of makes me emotional. It's so tart. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one where it almost gets you right here.
Yep.
My MOP says about a 2.2.
Yeah, it's a sour, but I mean it's not terrible, but boy, it gets your attention.
Yep.
So let's see, we got a 2.2. What are you thinking?
I'd go 2.3 just to be nice.
2-3.
I'll go with the 2.3 as well. Yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those where it's on the verge of like hurting your jaw.
Yeah.
When they get to that real tart. Now, I will say, it seems like a lot of sours anymore are going to be where they're like really sweet. And it's like, how can you call those sours then? It's kind of weird to me, but this one is not like your normal traditional sour where it's really sour, but it's getting to that verge. Mm-hmm. So interesting. Okay, let's see. The third one on this one is the Cabana Dreams Jalapeno Tamarind Mango Sour. 4%, 13 IBUs. A tart sour beer brewed with tamarind and conditioned on sweet, ripe mango and fresh hand-cut jalapenos. Big, spicy aroma with a sweet, sour, and smooth finish. This beer is a Tumbled Rock summer crowd favorite and made in very small batch.
You definitely get the flavor right up front of the.
Well, you can smell the
jalapeno, but you get on the finish, you'll get a little bit of heat, but it's not bad. It's very.
Wow.
I like that one.
I mean, for being a sour,
yeah.
That the heat from the pepper must counteract the sourness a little bit or something, because that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. And like you said, there's just a tinge of heat.
Yeah. Not
bad at all, but boy, you get the aroma and the flavor of the jalapeno.
Yep.
That's the thing I've noticed on the breweries who've been around on this trip. They've had a few different jalapeno beers, and they've all had really good aroma, really good flavor, and just a little bit of heat to it, so really good. What are your thoughts?
I'd go 2.8. I mean, I really like that beer. I could drink that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I'd say 2.8.
I'm not a sour guy. I don't mind the jalapeno, but it's too tart. I go down to a 2.5.
Okay. Personally, I think I'm going to go like a 2.9. I liked it. And I'm not a big sour guy either, but I think that jalapeno either counteracts it or something. However they did it, it was pretty good. I think that it didn't feel like a sour. So
well, by the name of this one, I'm guessing it's a pickle beer.
And they always make the names of pickle beers just to where you think you're talking a little dirty.
Yeah.
Because this one, Stop Gherkin Me Around, dill pickle sour beer, 5.2%, 19 IBUs. Brine us a river, we make a pickle beer. This sour beer base was loaded up with fresh pickling spices, salt, and fresh pickle juice. Sour, salty, tart, refreshing. Goes great with a house-made Bloody Mary on its own. No growler or growler fills. No samples of this one.
I mean, we've drank a lot of pickle beers lately, and that one there
doesn't really have a whole lot of pickle flavor.
I hope they kept the receipt for the pickles, because I'd bring them back. There's not a lot of flavor there.
Yeah, no. I don't get much.
I mean, on the aftertaste, you get a little bit of pickle, but it's nothing like those other ones that we've had where it was definitely, and unfortunately, on an earlier podcast when we had that one that had that garlic pickle flavor, that kind of ruined us, I think, because this one it's not bad, but it definitely is.
It's not in that class.
No.
Pickle beer.
No, it needs more pickle. So, score-wise, I'm thinking I'm going to go like a 2.6. I think it's slightly above average, but they definitely had room to they need more pickle.
Just because it doesn't taste like any of the ones we've had lately, I'm going to go like a 2.4.
Yeah, yes, I agree with Larry, 2.5.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think we got ruined on that one.
Yeah,
and this one, it definitely needs a little more pickle. So,
yeah.
stop jerking us around and give us more pickle.
That's right.
All right, guys, the last one here now from Tumbled Rock. Give me my butterfly clips back. Then butterfly pea flower French saison. 8.1%, 34 IBUs. A fun, colorful collaboration between two besties who work at different breweries but share the same love of music, cats, and beer. Brewed in collaboration with Lindsay A. Third Space Brewing, this colorful French saison boasts huge aromas of pink bubblegum and freshly squeezed oranges with flavors of sweet citrus, fresh floral, and herbal finish, garnished with a squeeze of lemon and to really brighten it up.
I don't know what you guys think, but
That's a long
when you're set on the table and look, it almost looks green.
It kind of does. Well, even when you hold it up, it's kind of that.
Yeah.
It's a green tinge to it. Boy, that tastes like a saison for sure. I mean, it's almost like a farmhouse. You know what I mean? Kind of that. You definitely get like that yeasty.
I'm not getting a lot of that myself while my sinuses are kind of goofed up today.
I think it has a stronger flavor to it. The green color is a little different.
A little sketchy, but
I guess score-wise on the give me my butterfly clips back. What are you thinking?
For me, probably a 2.6.
Okay.
2.5 at best.
I was going to go 2.5.
Yeah, I'll do 2.5. It's not terrible, but like I said, it definitely, to me, it has like that, you know how those, like a lot of, the saisons and somewhat of a, like a farmhouse ale, kind of that Belgian-y, yeasty type of thing, but it's French, but it's still, to me, it's got kind of that reminiscent kind of flavor of that. So definitely different. So that's all 17 beers from Tumbled Rock. What are your thoughts on what
I would tell anybody if they're in the area to definitely stop by. It's a really neat looking brewery. Like I say, you see from the tap room, you can see all the equipment and everything. All the beers are drinkable. They're all good. So I would definitely recommend anybody to come.
Larry, what did you think?
Yeah, I agree with Brian. It's kind of a cool place.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they got a lot of different styles. It seems like, where they should be able to have something that you'd be willing to try.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we had any of them that tasted the same.
No.
Like some breweries that you go to, you'll drink 3 or 4 in a row and they all pretty much taste the same.
Yeah.
Overall, they were, clean beer.
Yeah.
It was too much on the sour side for me on those ones.
Right. Yeah, but when the bartender put these together for the fights together, she tried to keep them somewhat similar, kind of the malty ones, and then you had the IPAs, and then kind of the sours.
Yeah. She did fine, sorting them out. She did a good job at that.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. And I was going to say, honestly, once again, it wasn't one that was like not drinkable.
Right.
It was just, a few of them are not really kind of our taste buds.
But
But
in your wheelhouse.
there you go, yeah. But other than that, they were good. So awesome. So yeah, guys, thanks for coming over to Tumbled Rock, checking this out. And like I said, this is the first time we've ever had any beers from Tumbled Rock. And I would agree. I would say if you're in the area, stop over and the entire, they got the brewery, and then right next door is, I guess you get food there. It said kitchen on it.
Yeah.
And they're kind of connected by a little.
Sounds like the merchandise is over there also.
Okay, so yeah, they do have merch.
And they got an open bar, a cold bar over there too.
Okay, gotcha. So it's kind of its own little, bar and
Little entity.
yeah, bar and restaurant, so to speak, kind of similar like that. So awesome. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening to us talk about Tumbled Rock in Baraboo, Wisconsin. Like I said, stop by. I think you'll really like it. And guys, thank you so much. And like we always say, hope your campfire is always warm
And your beer is always cold.
See ya. Thank you for listening to the Northwoods Beer Guy podcast. If you have a question, a comment, or a beer you'd like us to review, please feel free to send us a message at northwoodsbeerguy@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're on Untappd, look up Northwoods Beer Guy and send a friend request. Until next week, I hope all your campfires are warm and all your beer is cold.